Creating an ant death spiral, also known as an ant mill, involves manipulating the natural behavior of army ants. These fascinating and eerie phenomena occur due to the ants' reliance on pheromones for navigation, leading them to follow each other in an endless loop until exhaustion or death. This behavior is not only a striking example of how complex social structures can result in seemingly irrational outcomes, but also provides insight into the limitations and vulnerabilities of collective animal behaviors. To induce an ant death spiral, it is essential to understand the underlying mechanisms of ant communication and movement. Army ants, particularly the species involved in creating these spirals, rely heavily on pheromone trails to coordinate their movements and activities. When a foraging ant discovers food, it returns to the nest, laying down a pheromone trail that recruits other ants to the food source. These ants follow the pheromone trail, reinforcing it with their own pheromones, creating a strong and well-trodden path. However, this system, while effective in many scenarios, can lead to catastrophic feedback loops if disrupted. Creating an ant death spiral deliberately requires a controlled environment and a group of army ants. Begin by selecting a suitable surface where the ants can easily move and where the pheromone trails can be clearly established and followed. A flat, smooth surface, such as a piece of glass or a clean, polished table, is ideal. This will ensure that the ants can navigate without physical obstacles interfering with their movement. The next step involves placing a group of army ants on the surface. It's crucial to ensure that the ants are active and capable of laying down and following pheromone trails. The initial number of ants is also important. Starting with a relatively small group allows for easier observation and manipulation of their behavior. Once the ants are placed on the surface, gently disrupt their initial movements to encourage the formation of a circular pattern. This can be done by using a soft brush or a similar tool to guide the ants in a specific direction. The goal is to create a situation where the ants begin to follow each other in a circle. As one ant follows the pheromone trail left by another, it reinforces the trail, making it increasingly difficult for the ants to break the loop. It's important to note that creating an ant death spiral intentionally raises ethical concerns. While observing and studying natural phenomena is valuable for scientific understanding, inducing such behavior for experimental or entertainment purposes can cause harm and stress to the ants. Therefore, it is crucial to approach this with caution and a strong ethical consideration, prioritizing the welfare of the ants and minimizing any potential suffering. In a natural setting, ant death spirals typically occur when a group of army ants becomes disoriented and loses track of their main pheromone trail, often due to environmental disruptions or obstacles. The ants start to follow each other in a loop, unable to find their way back to the nest or the food source. As more ants join the loop, the pheromone trail becomes stronger, and the spiral grows larger. Without external intervention, the ants continue to follow the loop until they exhaust themselves and die. The study of ant death spirals provides valuable insights into the limitations of self-organizing systems and the potential for catastrophic feedback loops in collective behavior. These phenomena highlight the delicate balance between individual and collective actions in social animals and underscore the importance of redundancy and error correction mechanisms in natural systems. Creating an ant death spiral involves manipulating the natural behavior of army ants to induce a feedback loop in their pheromone-based navigation system. While it is possible to create such a spiral under controlled conditions, it is important to consider the ethical implications and potential harm to the ants. The study of ant death spirals provides valuable insights into the limitations and vulnerabilities of self-organizing systems and has broader implications for understanding the dynamics of collective behavior in complex systems. Through careful observation and analysis, scientists can learn from these natural phenomena and apply their findings to a wide range of fields, from artificial intelligence to ecology, enhancing our understanding of the principles that govern the behavior of both natural and artificial systems. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.